Hello everyone, my name is Ashpreet and I work with Josh Talks. Thank you so much for taking out time to join us today for this online seminar organized by Kormo Jobs, an app by Google in partnership with Josh Talks. As we all know, in today's world, it's so difficult to find jobs. Therefore, Kormo Jobs and Josh Talks have come together to help you develop some key skills that may help you stand out from other applicants. This online seminar will help you see the importance of few soft skills and also help you understand how you can apply and get a job online, sustain and grow in it via Kurmo Jobs. Whenever you have been hunting for jobs, haven't you wondered if there's something that you could do that would make you a better candidate? Or some skill that you could acquire that will help you to be employee's first choice? These are exactly the kind of things that we'll be talking about in this online seminar. Each of these skills will be explained by our experts who have used them personally and have seen results. Through this seminar, you too will be able to see the real impact that each skill can make on your career. After watching this online seminar, you will be able to find more suitable jobs on Kormo Jobs based on your skill set. You'll also be able to apply for these jobs in just a few steps through the Kormo Jobs app, and we'll also guide you as to how you can acquire these skills. Today's online seminar will tell you about various skills like what you should do to improve your resume, things to keep in mind while looking for a job, what to always remember during an interview, and how to groom yourself for a job. We believe that these talks will definitely help you in finding a job and building a career for yourself. This online seminar will also include a variety of speakers who are experts in their respective fields. We have an amazing lineup of speakers and I'm super excited to introduce them to you. So without further ado, let me introduce you to the first speaker of the day, Mr. Aniket Das, who is working as a senior general manager at 91 Springboard, and he is going to talk about the importance of building your resume. Aniket has reviewed more than 1,000 resumes in his career, so let's hear from him.
Hi everyone, I am Aniket Das and today we are here to talk about resumes. I would like to start by telling you what exactly a resume is and what is its purpose. So, resume is basically a document created and used by a person to present their background, their skills, and accomplishments. Now, a resume is used for a variety of reasons, but the most common reason is to seek new employment. To answer your other question as to what one should do to make their resume stand out, well, it's very simple. I'd say that make your resume as crisp and as informative as possible. You can write about your educational qualifications, your past work, your experience, extracurricular activities. You should also mention that all the necessary skills that you have, it should be there on your resume. For example, if you're applying for a sales associate position, then it is a good idea that you mention that you are a people's person. If you have any sort of experience which you think can be helpful in your future prospects, you should always mention that in your resume. A good resume should answer three basic questions about your skill set. What skill did you use? For which task did you use? And what was the outcome after you used your skill? Supposingly, a sales executive is making a resume, then she needs to answer these three questions. What skill did you use? Communication skills. For which task did you use? Let's say, for example, she used her communication skills to attract and sell goods to customers. And what was the outcome? The outcome was that she was easily able to reach the overall sales target, which boosted the organization's growth. All these things should be mentioned in a very smart manner in your resume. So, what happens is that if I am reading your resume, then I am interested in watching you work and see how you can utilize your skills efficiently in my workplace. So, automatically, your chances of getting hired increases. Now, the next question, which I mostly come across, is how to make a resume. People can make resume very easily on their phones today. We have apps and softwares like Canva, MS Word, Visual CV, which are free and easy to use, and they can help you create a resume without any hassle. Apart from this, the Kormo Job apps Also helps you to create a digital CV, which you can share with the recruiters. Even though not all entry level jobs require a resume, the majority do. Administrative assistants, sales associate, receptionists are such posts where you need a resume to apply for such positions. But jobs like in construction, labor do not typically need a resume. But my suggestion would be to always keep a resume no matter what and regularly keep updating it, updating your resume once every 6 to 8 months. Overall, a resume gives a company a complete understanding of whether you are a fit profile for the job and whether you fit their company's requirements. I hope these points help you in making a resume that you can use in your future hiring processes and get a wonderful job. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Aniket, for sharing the importance of a resume. Once a resume is made, the next step is to search for a job. Let me introduce you to our next speaker who is going to guide us about searching for a job. Mr. Pragun Jindal, an author and a lawyer, is the AVP for the Tax and Regulatory Department for Jindal and Company. And I'm sure that his tips will definitely take you to a step closer to finding a job.
Hey, I am Pragun Jindal. I'm here to talk to you about an extremely sensitive and relevant topic in today's times job search. As the name suggests, job search is basically how one goes about looking for a job and getting into a job. While the earlier methods of searching for a job were referrals, newspapers, campus placements, and advertisements. But today this process is completely technologically driven and gathered through a host of technology services. Applications like Kormo Job help a person find a job which is relevant to their skills and experience and also convenient at the same time from a logistical point of view. So when on the app, you can fill in your details like what your sector is, what kind of experience do you have, or what kind of role do you prefer. You can then start going through your job listings, narrow them down on the location, on your skill set, experience, sector, and pay package. So all of these are the basic essential things you need to know and keep in mind while searching for a job. Whenever you come across a job that you think you are interested in, you should definitely go through and read the description of the job thoroughly and in depth. Also, the other essential things which the job is based out of, if the pay package is something which suits you, if the skill set is yours, and if you can complete the role or not. These are a few things which you should completely take into mind while looking for a job. If all of these checkboxes are ticked and you fall ready for the job, you should go ahead and fill all these multiple jobs and apply for all these jobs. This reduces your risk of rejection and also makes your chance of getting a job stronger and higher. Hope these tips help you to get a job. Here's wishing you all the best for your job search. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pragun, for the tips. So now we have a resume and we have also seen how one can search for jobs. Once you have applied for a job and hopefully have been selected, the next process is to ace an interview. For this, I would like to introduce our next speaker for the day, Mr. Vipul Gupta, who will help us understand the process of an interview and is going to share his experience as to how we can get better while cracking an interview. Vipul has worked as a national manager at Airtel and has 10 years of corporate experience.
Hi everyone, I'm Vipul and here to take you through the process of an interview and how to ace it. We all, at some point in our careers, especially in the beginning, are very scared of interviews. While giving an interview, you are aware that the person in front of you is judging you, your words, and your thoughts, and therefore we get nervous. But practice can help you overcome this feeling. At the end of the day, the interviewer just wants to know what kind of a person you are, whether you'll be fit for the specified job or not. Always remember that you are giving an interview because you want the job. So instead of being nervous, think of it in a way whether you are figuring out yourself if this job is fit for you or not. In today's day and age, interviews can happen in person, over a video call, or even be telephonic. The first thing you need to remember in any of these three situations is that it is equally important to listen as it is to speak. By doing so, you can understand what the interviewer is looking for and also get time to form the best answer. Secondly, it is important to be confident in your tone and present facts as they are. If it is a physical or video call interview, one thing you should always do is dress right. Dress formally and make sure that your clothes are tidy and neat. Act and talk like a professional and be aware of your body language. Sit up straight with your shoulders back and answer what you know confidently. If there's something that you don't know for sure, then don't try to escape the question. If you don't know something, then tell that to the interviewer confidently. Also focus on the basic etiquettes such as asking if they can come in or not, please, thank you, smile. All these things create a very strong impression on the interviewer and go a long way on how they perceive you. Always remember, if you treat an interview like a conversation, it'll be fine. Be honest, answer to your best, and let the interviewer see you and not someone you think they would hire. It will not only help you stand out, but also helps you in your job in the long term.
Thank you so much, Vipul, for sharing those learnings with us. Well, now we have a job, but how do we get better at this particular job? And more importantly, how do we get better at our workplace? Our next speaker, Mr. Harsh Sharma, will help us guide our way through this as well. Harsh has managed large teams and is currently working as a business development manager at Incref. Let's listen from Harsh.
Hi everyone, I'm Harsh Kumar, and today I'm here to talk to you about an aspect of your work life that is extremely essential for building your career. That is skill development. There are different skills that we need to incorporate in our everyday life that help us improve our way of working, increase our productivity, and also help us grow as a person. These skills can be related to your daily work, but can also be related to your overall persona. Today, every job is so competitive that to stay ahead, you need to develop skills that go beyond your job. Acquisition of skills can be done through various mediums like your colleagues, your mentors, and of course the internet. Even apps like Kormo Jobs lay an intent focus on this aspect of your job journey and have a special dedicated section for this. You can watch short videos on different skills you wish to improve or acquire. These will help you in the long run to grow in the workplace and in your career. Some skills like grooming and etiquettes also help you develop your personal self. These skills help you present yourself more professionally and formally. They also help you improve your interpersonal skills and build your overall confidence. Working on yourself and your personality is the most sure way of not just being a good and sought after worker, but also a better human being. Learning new personality traits makes you more aware of your potential. Any skill you acquire will only help you grow, whether it is learning how to communicate better or crack an interview. Each skill has its own benefits. It depends on only you, how you would utilize it, and how much are you willing to learn from it.
Thank you so much, Harsh, for sharing those insights. Now that we have heard what our speakers have had to say, I think we can conclude that one should think about their career goals and apply accordingly. By planning ahead and introspecting about the direction that we are taking, that can actually help us make better decisions for ourselves and plan our future in a better way. As our experts have told us about the skills that are required to land and grow at a job, we are now going to meet a few people who have included these skills in their lives and have experienced a positive outcome. Our panelists for today are Mr. Jatin Arora, who is working as a supply chain executive, Mr. Manish Tiwari, who is working as a BPO executive, Ms. Megha Saluja, who is working as a data entry executive, Mr. Prashant, who is working as a freelancer and who was earlier working as a senior business development manager, and Mr. Sumit Rawat, who is working as a distribution manager. So my first question of the day is for Jatin. Jatin, what are some of the key skills that you highlighted in your resume, and how have those skills improved or grown over the time that you have been working here?
Thank you so much for the question, sir. Sir, I believe in this job, it's very important to know how to manage time and deal with customers. So for that, like to deliver timely is our biggest goal. So initially, I had no clue as to what's the right direction and how to deal with people. But now, with experience, like experience के साथ, my communication skills and time management skills have improved. So I believe, yeah, this I can share.
Thank you so much for sharing those insights, Jatin. I'm sure that these insights are going to help our viewers a lot. My next question is for Manish. Manish, what are some of the struggles that you face frequently in your job, and how have you been able to tackle them?
Thank you for the question. I faced many challenges, but I wouldn't call them struggles exactly, As we all know, the biggest challenge in India came from coronavirus. Work from home was a very new phenomenon for all of us, especially for people like me working in the call center industry, because most of our work used to happen from the office and all of our calls used to go from the office only. But gradually, I learned how to work from home efficiently. Another challenge that we all face is the stagnation in our current careers. But we need to understand that if we keep learning new skills, then we will keep opening new doors for new opportunities.
Thank you, Manish, for telling us in detail about that. Yes, it's true that because of COVID, a lot of people have been facing a lot of challenges, but with a lot of hard work, everything is possible. My next question is for Megha. Megha, could you share your experience of interviewing for this particular job and what are some of the key learnings from it that you still keep in mind while working here?
Thank you so much for the question. According to me, it is very important to have all the information about the job and the role you're applying for, and also the company where you're applying. It is best to dedicatedly research about all these things. Other than this, you must be on your time for the interview. Carry your CV or resume and all the other important documents with you, and also dress appropriately.
Yes, Megha, that's absolutely true. It's so essential to prepare well for the interview to ensure that you're able to crack it. Now, Prashant, I would like to ask you, how do you see your career growing through skill acquisition, and what is your current method of acquiring new skills in your daily life?
Thanks to Dostocks team for having me on the panel today. My name is Prashant and I currently work as a freelance digital marketer and also a sales consultant. Prior to this, I used to work at multiple startups in the roles of business development, sales and marketing. To answer to today's questions, acquiring new skills has to be the most important aspect of your career growth. Developing new skills is what is going to take you forward in life and open doors to a lot of opportunities that will help you grow, not just professionally but also personally. One way of doing this and that has really worked for me is to follow leaders or to follow people that you look up to in your industry, be it their social handles like LinkedIn, like Facebook, or Twitter, or even like Instagram for that matter. Following all these people on these social handles will give you a lot of exposure onto their day-to-day activities that will help you inculcate them within your daily schedule of whatever work that you're doing. And acquiring these skills will not just help you on a daily basis, but will definitely take you forward in your life.
Thank you, Prashant. You have highlighted an important aspect about upskilling yourself. It's very important to work on yourself to ensure that you're growing consistently. My next question is for Sumit. Sumit, what is that one piece of advice that you will give our viewers who are looking for a job right now and starting their career? So what is that one thing that they can keep in their mind while thinking about their career and growth?
First of all, thank you for having me here and thank you for this lovely question. So I think my number one advice to anyone who is starting their job search or looking for a job is to know what your skills are and your interests are. Because when you know both of these, it becomes easier for you to find the right job and it becomes a much smoother and a faster career progression for you. Obviously, coupled with your hard work and determination, you will be able to attain the success and the results that you desire. So that will be my number one advice. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing those insights, Sumit. I really think that they are going to help our viewers a lot. Now, I would like to thank all our panelists for sharing their experiences and valuable insights with us. If we are able to apply that in our lives, I'm sure that everybody will be able to grow. Now it's time to watch a short video and learn how to download and use the Kormo Jobs application.
Getting started on Kormo Jobs. You can easily download this application on your smartphone. Just write Kormo Jobs on Google Play Store and click on Install. This application will be installed on your phone in just a few minutes. You can use this app in your preferred language. Then click on Continue. Kormo Jobs will ask for your area of interest. You get various options like retail, logistics, hospitality, and services. You can select up to 3 options. Then select your location and let the app do its work. As soon as you create an account, you can see job listings. But before you start applying to them, it is important that you update your profile. On the top right part of your screen, click on Your Profile option. Here, you can add all your personal details like phone number, home location, preferred work location, etc. It is very important to update this information because this is how your potential employers will be able to contact you.
I hope this online seminar has given you some good insights about how to go ahead in a job. We also hope that you have learned about the Kormo Jobs app by Google, which will help you to find a job that helps you grow in your career. Don't forget to download the Kormo Jobs app from the link given in the description below. If you have any doubts, please feel free to get in touch with our team and we'll be more than happy to answer all your questions. You can WhatsApp all your questions to us on the given number 74289 We hope that you will find these tips and experiences useful and wish you all the best for your future. Thank you so much for joining us today.